Hello everyone, my name is Rohit. Now before beginning this video, I would like to give a vote of thanks to Vikrant Singh and Ashlyn who have helped me create this video, without whose inspiration it wouldn't have been possible. Now, since past quite a few months, most of us have been dealing with the COVID virus and the pandemic. And the people who are at the forefront of this battle are our doctors and our emergency care workers. Now, it has come to my notice that although they are our saviors, but they do require something to keep them safe and to keep their immunity high. Therefore, we have developed a certain set of pranayams and breathing exercises which, if practiced daily only for a period of 20 to 30 minutes a day, can shoot up your immunity, can boost your immunity. Now, we have purposefully kept these practices for a short period of time, as I understand that in the current situation most of you lack time. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, now, do these practices cure COVID? We don't know. The research is still underway. Do these practices improve your immunity? Definitely. There's already research to prove that these breathing exercises and pranayama practices boost your immunity to quite a great extent. Now, off we go to the practice. Hopefully, you can do it along with us and enjoy the practice. Now, over here in the further video, I'll be teaching you 3 practices. The first one is, we'll be calling it breath holding and walking. The second one will be calling it breath holding and jogging. The third one will be calling it breath holding and skipping. All these practices together are known as hypoventilation training. Okay. Now, these practices combine the benefits of any aerobic practice or any cardio practice like walking, jogging, skipping. These are excellent cardiovascular practices which really tax or really challenge your respiratory system. We'll be combining these aerobic practices along with the wisdom of pranayama. Okay. Now, why are we specifically targeting the respiratory system? Well, because, obviously COVID targets your lungs, one of the primary organs that it targets. Anyhow, what pranayama essentially does is, pranayama improves your respiratory system. Now, in the yogic science, the respiratory system is considered the fundamental system of your body, because if your respiratory system is working in an optimum manner, your cardiovascular system works in an optimum manner. If your cardiovascular system works in an optimum manner, your digestive system works in an optimum manner. If your digestive system works in an optimum manner, your excretory system works in an optimum manner. Again, if your respiratory system works in an optimum manner, your nervous system works in an optimum manner. If your nervous system works in an optimum manner, your endocrine system works in an optimum manner. And likewise, the rest of the system to also enter the fray. For example, the effect can seep in the positive effects of the pranayama and the cardiovascular practice can positively seep into your muscular system, skeletal system, and rest of the other systems. So this is why we are focusing mainly on the practice of breathing exercises and pranayama and we'll be focusing on it in the upcoming practice. So the first practice which we are going to execute over here is known as breath holding and walking. Now, in order to execute this practice, first you have to keep your body nice and relaxed. After keeping your body nice and relaxed, you take a deep breath in, expand your belly, expand your chest, and hold your breath in. Okay? You hold your breath in, and maintaining the breath held in, you start walking to and fro. Okay? Like this. And whenever you feel like letting go, as per your capacity, do not over exceed your capacity. Okay, when you feel like letting go, you just exhale, okay, through your nose and pant. Keep your body nice and relaxed and observe the process of panting. Pant through the nose and not through the mouth, because even that panting has a lot of significance. Now we'll come to the next variation of the practice, which is, in the second variation, what you do is you take a deep breath in, you breathe out. You breathe out, you hold your breath out and straighten the spine. Okay? You breathe out, hold your breath out, straighten the spine, and straightening the spine and holding the breath out, you start walking to and fro. Okay? So like this. And observe the breath. Now keep your body nice and relaxed while you are doing the practice. Do not give yourself any kind of strain, and if you want to extend your breathing practice or capacity beyond your current capacity, it is always best to do it under expert guidance, or do it patiently if you are doing it on your own, but expert guidance is always recommended. So now we'll go for the next practice. The next practice we'll be calling it breath holding and jogging. Remember, not breath holding and running, breath holding and jogging. So in this particular practice, what we'll do is we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, hold the breath in, and holding the breath in, we will jog to and fro, or also even on the spot is fine. Okay, hold the breath in and we'll jog in a nice and steady manner. Okay, so when we jog, we should be jogging on the toes, heel should not strike the floor. Now, while you are jogging, just make sure that you hold your breath in and jog. Just make sure that you keep your body nice and relaxed. There's not too much strain in the body, otherwise you will reach an oxygen saturation level too quickly. Now this practice has two steps, two different variations to it. One is breathe in, hold your breath in, holding your breath in, jog in a nice and relaxed manner. This is the first variation. The second variation is breathe out, spine straight, hold your breath out, breathe out and hold your breath out, and holding your breath out, jog in a nice and easy manner, nice and relaxed manner. And we work with this. You can work with this as many times as you want. So I'll give you a nice demo right now. So here's the first variation, that is breathe in and hold your breath in. So here's the first variation, which is breathe in and hold, jogging with breath held in, which goes like this. This is the first variation with breath held in. Now the second variation. Observe the panting. Keep your body nice and relaxed. Now the second variation goes with breath held out. Now remember, keep your body nice and relaxed while you are doing this particular practice. Do not overstrain your capacities while you are doing this particular practice. Now, the next practice which we are going to execute is known as breath holding and skipping. Now, if you know skipping, okay, only then you will do it with a rope. Otherwise, you can also do it without a rope, because mostly when people don't know skipping and when they try to do skipping with a rope, they bang their legs too hard. You don't want that to happen. This practice needs to be as gentle as possible, and your body needs to be as relaxed as possible. Okay? Now, in this particular practice, for the first variation, again this has two variations. For the first variation, you take a deep breath in, hold your breath in, expand your belly, expand your chest, hold your breath in, and holding your breath in, you start observe the panting. Be on your toes. Do not let the heels strike the ground. Keep your body nice and relaxed, both while skipping and post skipping. Now for the second variation, take a deep breath in and breathe out. You hold your breath out, spine straight. Observe the panting. Now, here's the thing. Now, let's say you do know skipping. Okay? You can take a rope. Okay? Any rope which you are comfortable with. You can take a deep breath in. as per your capacity. And then after this, breathe out, hold your breath out. Observe the time. Now how long you want to go with these practices totally depends upon your capacity. Do not overstrain yourself, but if you feel you have somewhat good lung capacity, you can also try to go a little bit ahead, but do not overstrain. Keep your body nice and relaxed while doing all of these practices, which is very important.